Hey everyone, are we live? Are we live? Are we live, everyone? All right. I just need to grab my apple cider. I just finished brewing it. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. All right. Here we are. Oops, sorry. I guess this will be a little noisy for a second. Hey everyone. All right. We did it. Party time. Rock on. Okay. Let's see here. Hey everyone. Let's put on some music. I'll just lower that. All right. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it, everyone. Ghoul Busters has launched in North America, and it will be launching soon in Europe. We're still waiting on Nintendo to give us that release date. So, all right, who do you guys want me to play as? I'll let you guys pick. Atticus or Starlin? You guys pick. All right, fantastic. The game is out. It's launched. The game is out in North America. It's launched. Finally. So please report in any glitches or issues, and then I'll be absolutely sure to get them in an update as soon as possible. I'll get that rolled out to Nintendo as soon as I can. For a second, can we all just sit back and enjoy a nice hot apple cider? Let's see. Yep, that's a good one. That's a good one, all right. All right, you, yeah, Spiral Light. So you got Starlin. He's got the hat and the hockey stick. Thanks, Luke. Congratulations to you too on your launch. Thanks, RoboCoop. Hey, Tim. Thanks. Hey, I've got 3 more games coming to the 3DS, so this is just one of 4. So, rock on. All right, you know what? I'll take the Pokemon route since Spiral Light picked Starlin. I'll pick Atticus. Here we go. I'll skip the. I don't want to ruin the first level for everyone. Let's see. I'll do 1-1. How about that? Here we go. So I'm using custom firmware to stream this. So someone was playing the game on Twitch, and he encountered an issue using the original 3DS, and it was crashing in a world 2-3. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm investigating that right now. But if you have any issues, let me know as well, and then I'll absolutely get that fixed. So I tested this game extensively. So on my end, there weren't any crashes. But as we all saw with 3 down stars, I don't know what goes wrong with Unity and 3DS, but after it gets through Nintendo and it goes to the eShop, people get glitches that I absolutely never encounter on my end. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I'll definitely be looking into that, and then I'll issue an update with a fix as soon as possible. And the streaming software does actually, it puts substantial memory pressure on the consoles as well, especially on the old 3DS, which has less RAM. On the new 3DS, it's not so much of an issue, but on older 3DS, there's massive memory pressure as well. Oh yeah, Spiral Light. So the items, um, they pop out more than the stage and the character. Yeah, that's on purpose. I want them to stand out a little more, um, uh, and to really use that 3D so it feels less flat overall. You know what I mean? So that is a conscious decision. Let's see here. So the frame rate is a little choppier because I'm using custom firmware to stream the game, whereas the actual game is much smoother than what we're seeing on the stream here. All right, here we go. Jump on this guy. Here we go. No. Ah. I think I've probably tested more with Atticus, and Atticus has a higher jump height. So now I'm kind of used to the higher jump height here. So awesome, thanks for that. Oh no! Ah, see, I knew it. I knew I jumped too soon. All right, here we go. I'm going through. Oop. And then if, in case you didn't know, you can hold R with Starlin or with Atticus. Oh yeah, yeah, my brain's a little confused. A lot of work hours, not enough sleep. So Starlin has the hockey stick. This is Atticus. He can aim his. Oh, I backed. I should have ran. I should have ran straight through. Yeah, if you hold R, you can aim the slingshot and stand still while shooting it. There we go. So yeah, let's just all chill. Let's all just hang out. The game finally launched. It's been a massive effort. It was a bit of a struggle. Nintendo has quite strict requirements on many things. So being able to get to this point is just fantastic that these games are finally launching. All right. Oh no, no. See, now I was expecting the faster ground speed of Starlin. Starlin would have made it through there much easier because he can move faster on the ground. Okay, here we go. Going through, going through. Whoop. I don't know if I should take I'll go this route. Okay, here we go. I do actually want the bottle caps. I do actually want to buy the items. Here we go. Okay, okay. I'm gonna play it safe. I'll play it safe here. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right. There's latency. The last time we did this on stream, there's latency when you're streaming. It makes it a little more difficult. I'll play it safe. Played it safe just on. There we go. No! Ah, ooh, okay. I got the checkpoint. If I was Starlin, Starlin wouldn't be able to make it up that jump. His jump height's not as good, whereas Atticus can jump a little bit higher. But you can jump on this fella. He can help you make that if you happen to miss the checkpoint. Oh, Luke, you found the Link's Awakening remake. Look, I was a kid when I was making that project. It was a very long time ago. And look, we all tried to make fan games when we were kids. There are no prototypes for it available for download anywhere if the blog is gone. I had a blog for that Link's Awakening remake. That was a long time ago. Yeah. I used Game Maker for that. And looking back, I have no idea how I did that. I don't know how I did all that complex 3D stuff in Game Maker. I can't remember. But it would have been, no! It would have been a very manual process. It would have been way too difficult to try to do that these days. I should have taken the top path. This guy ruins my day. See those worms that he leaves? So, okay. I'm gonna try and snipe him from up here. There we go. Take that. So that the loading on the levels, it's a fair bit longer on the original 3DS models. On older 3DS, it loads much faster. And again, the 3DS, the original is just a bit slower. It has much less RAM. Okay, that guy helped me get to where I wanted. I'm going to jump on this guy here. I'm going to... Okay. Yeah! All right. Cool. Get my jelly bean. Follow that. Okay. Ooh, that was close. You slingshot this guy. I'm gonna play it safe, see? I'm gonna make it through. All right. Ooh. Going up. Going up. Oh, wow. Okay. Going through, going through. Got it. Ooh. That was close. All right. I'm not gonna stuff this up. Here we go. I'm going up. No! Oh, I stuffed it up. I said I wasn't, and I stuffed it up. Okay. There's a checkpoint right there. Ah. Okay. I'm going through. Oh, I had to play it. Oh, I can't take the top path. I mucked it up. Oh, bottom path sucks on this one. All right. Oh, man. I've got nerves. I've got nerves. I died. Some of the 3DS is slightly wider than comfortable. Yeah, that's something that I can fine tune over time, but it's good that we have the slider, so if something is uncomfortable for us, we can slide it down just a little bit. I did want to just push the boundaries with how much stereoscopic effect is in there. You know, these are the last 3DS titles, so I just wanted to push them a bit in terms of the amount of stereoscopic depth we got. Okay, okay, okay. I was so close. The exit was right there. Okay. Going through, going through. I'm gonna take the top path. It's way easier. Hey, Lunar Knights, how's it going? I better move the chat over. I'm looking over at this screen that's way over there. How's it going, Lunar Knights? All right, here we go. All right. I'm gonna make it this time. I'm absolutely gonna make it. There we go. Yeah, streaming has latency, so there's a couple frames delay, which is making things a little tough. No! Okay. Holy Dog, how's it going? Awesome. Yeah, thanks for playing it. How was work? Okay, I'm gonna make it through. Woo! Woo woo. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. All right, I gotta concentrate! I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Yeah. If I don't let this guy snipe me, there we go. Whew. Okay. Okay. So there's a graphical glitch. You'll notice on the right side of the screen, I'm missing a block of trees there. And that was the kind of thing where I had so many other important things to take care of. I never got around to putting in an extra block of trees. That's something I could fix and update. But again, you guys, if you want to report things or make requests, feel free to do that. And I will be continuing to update these games to improve them. Did you do anything dynamic? Did you do like I don't know. I'll probably date myself by saying some 90s wrestling move. Suplex. All right, so we got Fred here. Playing Ghoul Busters? Ah, it's good apple cider. Yeah, I would say a swinging pendulum with a giant guillotine on it is suspicious, but do I know? I need to go home now. Alright, so I did get 72 bottle caps. That's enough for some items, and then I have 3 box tops. I got all 3, which means I'll be getting a special item. So let's see what goes on here. Again, the game loads faster and when you're not using the streaming software, of course. Okay, let's see here. Trade bottle caps for stuff. I'm kind of thinking, I actually really like umbrellas. They're good for floating. I've got one. I'm going to buy another one. I might just buy a ninja star. There we go. I've got 12 bottle caps left. Yeah. So any glitches that people report, I'll be addressing them in updates. I am working on an update for 3 Down Stars as well. There's a graphical overhaul. It fixes crashes. It's huge improvements. So very important to get the 3DS update out. Twin Sins Odyssey. You recommended that last time. I'm not. I had the browser window sitting there, and I've just. Things have been really tight with Nintendo, so they're sort of putting a little bit of pressure on me to get this stuff done. So the browser window's been sitting there, and I haven't had a chance to listen to that. Look, there's stuff that everything is on the back burner right now. I haven't even seen Thor: Love and Thunder yet. All my favorite games, all my favorite TV shows. I haven't even got to finish season 2 of Stranger Things. So please, nobody in the comments, nobody tell me that 11 died or whatever happens in Stranger Things, because I haven't. Oh man, I'm sort of in a tunnel. I got an RC chopper, which is very cool. Yeah, like I just noticed a graphical glitch here on the item get screen. I was rewarded with a helicopter. I received 3, but the game said I only have this. The game said I received 2, but then I actually got 3. Oh, yeah, you won't be able to see it on there. But yeah, it's small things like that. So people would like to report those. Yeah, I'd be happy to fix things up. Jonathan Williams, why is it worth $9? Well, there's an immense amount of replay, and the story is tightly connected to the other games in the series. Um, Also, the game has long-term value because it has something called the code linker system. So what the code linker system does is it takes the playable characters and some content from this game and it puts it into other Silver Falls game. So say, for example, if you own 3 Down Stars for the new 3DS, if you take this game, connect it to Ghoul Busters, you can do that right now. It'll take one of the characters from this game and it'll put them in 3 Down Stars. So it's why it's worth much more than $9 because this game is a promise to people that play Silver Falls games. Every future game in the future will likely receive content from this game. So this is permanent DLC if you own this game. It'll keep adding more and more content to the other games as well. But as a standalone product, there's a massive amount of replay, there's 2 playable characters, there's a massive amount of lore and story. There are unique challenges in here that I tried to create something that I don't think I've experienced in other platforming games while staying true to the spirit of retro platformers. So there's my answer for why it's worth $9. Also, if we do sell enough units of this game, then I'll be adding a brand new game mode, which will add dozens of hours of replay value. The new game mode I want to add, I couldn't work on it because I'm working on other titles, and it would take a massive amount of work. But it's quite RPG centric, and it would involve collecting and leveling up tons of equipment and skills. There would be more playable characters, and that mode would be free. So there's your answer. Yeah, so the deal is, I haven't made an official announcement on it yet, but if we can sell more than 2,000 units within the first week, I mean, sorry, within the first 4 weeks, if we can sell 2,000 copies of this game, then that's my promise. I will add Frontier Busters to this game. So if you've played 3 Down Stars and you see the Frontier mode for that, 3 Down Stars had Frontier Fighters, and I've had people that sent me screenshots. They've been playing that mode for hundreds of hours, and they're saying they're still playing it. It still feels fresh. They're still coming up with new ways to play Frontier Fighters. Frontier Busters is the mode that I want to add to this game. If we sell more than 2,000 copies of this game within the first 4 weeks, I will add Frontier Busters. And again, that'll likely add hundreds of hours of replay value to this game in terms of leveling up your characters, your equipment, customizing your equipment and skills, taking on challenges, and unlocking more playable characters. I'm a little bit worried about this part because this is one where if you jump too hard, you're gonna get dead. Spiked myself. That's why I put a checkpoint right there, didn't I? Okay, here we go. I'm playing safe. Yeah. Ooh. All right, there we go. Oh, actually, don't forget to connect this game to Undertakers as well. Ghoul Busters is compatible with Undertakers. I don't want to spoil the character that you get, so go ahead and try that. Connect Ghoul Busters to Undertakers, which you can do now. Yep. All right. So Undertakers are set in the 70s. Obviously, Atticus and Starlin weren't born back then, so you get a different character. It takes a character from Ghoul Busters and it puts that character into Undertakers. Give it a try. I quite like that character in Undertakers. They'll be playable in Game B. This is good. Good apple cider. It's got cinnamon sugar. It's got some maple syrup. I'm gonna take a leap of faith here. I don't know where I'm gonna go here. Woo woo! I missed it. Ah! Ah! Okay, this guy actually saved me. That balloon guy saved me just then, so thanks. All right. Ooh, going up, going up. I want that. I want that box top. That was close. Oh yeah. Each Silver Falls game has thousands of hours of work in it. Thousands. I did calculate it at one point. I did check, and I thought, I don't want to look. I don't want to think about it. Each game has thousands of hours of work in it, and it's not just the game itself. As anyone who's done CodeLinker even once can see that the games do connect to each other. So I put in a massive amount of effort and work with planning, because not only do these games connect to each other in the games that are currently out, they're connected to future games, which means I'm making content and burying it and hiding it in the game so that when the future games do come out, when you connect them to the past games will get content from the future games. So it's an immense amount of planning. My brain feels like jelly, but I think that's probably normal. There's a checkpoint right there. I took a leap of faith. And at the end of the day, I'm not demanding that people play every single game, because if there's a game in the series that it's a genre that you don't like, or maybe you don't like the graphical style of that game, you can still get the CodeLinker. I should have jumped. You can still get the CodeLinker content. You don't have to own the game. You can get a friend who owns the game, or chat to someone online, go to a message board, or go to the Discord, and you can get the CodeLinker code from someone else. So you can even unlock content if you don't own the game. Ooh. Okay. You know what? This guy's... He helped me once, but I can't trust him, you know? I don't know why I thought I was gonna make that. Okay. Ah! Okay. Yeah! Cool! The spike pushed me through. Rock on. Okay, here we go. I'm not gonna rush it. There's a checkpoint. I'm not going on the high route. I'm staying low. I know that there's a checkpoint if I stay low. No! There we go. There we go. I'm staying low. I'm gonna look for the checkpoint. I'll snipe this guy. There we go. I'm a little worried. I'm gonna follow these bottle caps. Okay. Of course I put a guy down there. Of course I put a guy right. Shit. You know what? I got the checkpoint. I'm gonna see what's back here. Ow. All right. Ow. Don't shoot me, bro. There we go. Yeah, I'm a bit... I apologize to people that wanted to see... I did get some people telling me that they wanted to see their favorite Silver Falls monsters in this Game Boy style. So I do apologize that there aren't the classic Silver Falls monsters in this one. I wanted to create an all-new batch of monsters so that it feels fresh. And from a storytelling standpoint, there are specific reasons why certain monsters exist in the various games. And so it didn't make sense for me to include... I didn't want to do a Pyramid Head situation where it's kind of like, wait, why is Pyramid Head in this game? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I just went with a brand new batch. Okay! Catch me! I didn't jump hard enough. Oh, you have a question about the save system. When does the game save? It auto-saves. So, when you are back at the title screen, you can select select the level to play. I'm trying to talk and play at the same time, so I'm not great at that, I think. Yeah, so you can resume the level. If you want to grind for items, you can use the level select, so you can pick the easier levels, and then you can just grind for bottle caps and box tops if you want. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do this properly. I'm gonna make it. Oh, I made it. Drop down. Don't shoot me, bro. Okay, I have one jelly bean left, which is a little problematic. maybe I should have bought a bag of jelly beans. So I don't. Okay, I don't want this guy to kill me. I'm gonna. Yeah, cool. Okay, snipe him. Ooh, still alive. Got him. Yeah, it's nothing is worse than like seeing a Silent Hill thing and then it has Pyramid Head in it and you think, come on, like what who made this? Who made that? You know? Um, and um, and that's something I wanted to add with the Busters mode, Frontier Busters. So again, if we can sell more than 2,000 copies of the game within the first 4 weeks, then I will add Frontier Busters, and that's a mode where you'll play as other characters from the series, and that's mode again where if you use Code Linker, you can take characters from 3 Down Stars and put them in Ghoul Busters. You can take characters from Undertakers and put them in Ghoul Busters. And I wanted to put in other monsters as well. So the Code Linker for Ghoul Busters, if I'm able to add Frontier Busters, means that it'll also take the monsters from the other games and it'll put them in Ghoul Busters specifically for Frontier Busters mode. Whereas this way, I just focused on making story mode tight and efficient. Okay. But I like playing with animals. You're just like your grandfather. Okay, cool. You can't tell me to go home. I'll do what I want. So I got 3 box stops again, which is quite nice. Hi, Baron Hausenpfeffer. Cool. Thanks. Thanks. Fantastic. I hope you enjoy the game. Number 1. This is what I imagine Game Boy games looking like as a kid. Yeah, absolutely. Me too, Luke. You know, I think a lot of us grew up with the Game Boy, and you know, it's something really special, which is why I wanted this game. I wanted it set in the early '90s, and I wanted to do this specific style, so it matches the era that it's from. Right. So I have 103 bottle caps. I'm gonna do it. You know what? It's probably because I'm on stream and I'm feeling a little bit, you know, tough about it. I'm gonna spend the 80, and I bought a hyper candy. So hyper candy gives you slow motion. That makes it easier to get around difficult obstacles. That's 80 bottle caps. So now I don't have any more. Oh, nice. I got a firecracker. Okay, so here's, again, another example of a graphical glitch. Feel free to report any glitches that you find. The game says that I received 3. It says I received 3, but I actually received 6. So this would have been a balancing thing late in testing. I would have found that it was kind of hard to get box tops later on in the game, and it would have been too difficult to get these items. So I made it so that it's easier to get these items early on in the game, so you have higher quantity as a reward. Okay, this is where the game's going to get pretty difficult. Hey, Nintendo Max, how's it going? Ollie Dog. Well, yeah, you rest your back from wrestling, heat or ice, try them, see what works, and then we'll see you later. Right, so this guy, let's see what he says about it. I got my nice apple cider here. This guy's dangerous. So then, I'm not sure you'll be able to see that. Yeah, we got the automaton lung developer here. That's Luke. There's a virtual pet there, and this was a little bit of a bummer for me. I wanted to make a full virtual pet that you could just play with. So even if you wanted to boot up and play with a pet, you could. And then obviously I ran out of development time. But when you touch a button on the virtual pet, this guy retracts his spikes, and yeah, everyone, check out Automaton Lung. It's on the 3DS eShop right now. He's got Harold's Walk as well. if you're into like N64 era exploration games. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, wait for the spikes. Uh-oh. 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 There we go. Made it. Okay, this guy will eat me dead, so I'm just gonna play it safe and take care of him while I can. There we go. I'm gonna leave that balloon there. He can help in case you botch that jump. Okay, so that is... Oop. There's a snaky snake there. Ow! Alright, take care of that snake. See, I don't want to kill this balloon. It's gonna help me get some bottle caps. Ah, oh, dang it. Dang it. Okay, see, this is... yeah, I was barely able to grab that. But that's a glitch where I think Atticus... no, I mean Starlin. I think Starlin can't grab that last bottle cap. His jump height is a bit lower. So that's something that definitely needs to be addressed in a patch. Okay? And this, just minor funny glitches like that poking through the wall there. This is a path that Starlin can't take, so if you're the character with a hat, Starlin can't grab that. But Atticus was able to shoot that rope down, so he gets to access this upper area. Starlin has a hockey stick that can break that, whereas Atticus can't get through there. So this is one of the split levels where it's different for each character. Okay, I'm going up, I'm going up. Is there a checkpoint up here? Because this part's pretty tough. I think last time I was on stream, I used my hyper candy and then I wasted it by instantly dying. So I'm going to save my hyper candy. I'm looking at my items. I've got firecrackers, which are useful. I'm a big Sonic and Knuckles fan. You know it? If given the option, I'm going to pick Knuckles every time, though. Takers on, how's it going? Yeah, well, the launch is still happening. We had a little bit of a hiccup with the people that had download codes. They weren't activated yet. Oh no! See, that part freaked me out. That spiky guy. Yeah. I was talking and then my brain just froze. You have to use the virtual pet to make that. I'm gonna speed through it. I'm gonna speed through it. Help me! Oh no! I obviously put that there to troll people, so yeah, good job, me. I forgot about it. There'll be things in the games where I do it just as a massive troll, and I totally forget about it. Don't kill me, don't kill me! No! I wanted the box top. I messed up. I'm going for the box top. Man. Okay, here we go. I didn't use the pet. I did. Okay, whew, that was close. No! And the balloon guy will pop after a couple bounces, so he'll help you a little bit, but eventually, you know, he'll say no more. I've had enough. I need the box top. Oh, I didn't want the spikes. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave that, and then maybe I'll try again later. Okay. I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of worried. Umbrella, help me! My umbrella came too late. Great, now I have an umbrella. Oh wait, no, I'll just speed through this part now, because I've got my umbrella. Ella. A. Yay, umbrella time! Umbrella time. Up we go. Umbrella! Ah, dang it, it left me when I needed it most. I use the toy, I jump! I jump! Ah! Okay. Ooh, that was a little tough. Alright, so I'm kind of worried. Okay. The checkpoint is right there. I can't mess up. Can't afford to mess up. I gotta jump. Alright, everyone, we're safe. Don't worry about it. We got the checkpoint. We're okay. Should I get that bottle cap? Look, the checkpoint's right here. I'm gonna grab that bottle cap. I want to buy items. Going for a ride. Alright, so here are my items. I've got 3 RC choppers, I've got 1 ninja stars, I've got 1 umbrella, 1 hyper candy, and I have 6 firecrackers. Cool. Cool, me. So I actually don't remember the level layout. I was developing multiple games when I was making this. Oh yeah, cool, that guy helped me. Okay. I tested a ton out of this game, but at the same time I was working on other titles. I need that. And then as soon as I submitted this to Nintendo, I went hardcore on my other title development as well. And it's immense. It's an immense amount of work, and I have to work at an extremely fast pace. And so as soon as I submitted this to Nintendo, I instantly forgot the entire level layout. So it's actually pretty fun playing this because I have no idea what these levels are. So it just feels like a platformer game to me, which is very fun and fresh. I don't have a huge amount of attachment in terms of like, oh yeah, I made this level and I feel this way about it. I actually don't have that feeling for this game because I don't remember the layout. I worked so fast on everything, on all my titles. So, yeah, I think that's... Oh no! This is... Oh crap. Okay. This is a glitch. I meant to fix this. Atticus can't jump out of there. And again, I had a ton of work to do when I was making this. So the only way to do it is to... So that's something... I'll have to put that down on in my notes, is I'll have to fix that. I meant to lower that down, but I'm sure at the same time I had like 50 other things to take care of. So that's why that one I messed up and didn't fix that for launch. Are there box tops on boss levels? It seemed weird after fighting the bear that it said if I'd collected 3, I'd get a prize. No, there aren't box tops for bosses. It says that, it's just because it's a standard item get screen. Oh, did you guys see that? I'm getting kind of arrogant here with my platforming. Okay, I don't want this guy to kill me. Ah, ABS, always be shooting. Hey, Brian Singer, thanks. Glad to see you. That's good apple cider. It's getting a little... I should have put it on one of those little, you know, you plug it into the USB and it keeps your mug warm. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, the top one's a little slower. I got scared. I got scared. I'm gonna use my Hyper Candy because I don't want to mess this up. Here we go. Hyper Candy? No! I messed it up as soon as I used my Hyper Candy, like I said. Uh-oh. Am I gonna make it? Hyper Candy! Hyper Candy! I died. Yeah, look, when I lived in the States, I would just buy the powdered apple cider. We don't have that here in the States. Yeah, in Australia. Australia doesn't have that. I shouldn't have jumped. So I make apple cider just by mixing some stuff together. I looked up some recipes online, so I'm not an apple cider expert, but all the recipes... I'm worried now. All the recipes I looked up for apple cider, they just start with apple juice. So what I do is I use apple juice, and I do, I don't know, whatever, like a tablespoon of maple syrup, a tablespoon of lemon juice. You can use a freshly squeezed lemon, or you can use just lemon juice out of a bottle. You want to heat up the apple juice. I'm worried. You heat up the apple juice after you've mixed all that stuff in. I use 1 clove. You want to get 1 clove, and you want to drop it in there. You mix it all in. 30 seconds tops. You want to take the clove out, or else your drink is going to feel very chalky. Especially towards the end, the drink's going to get kind of uncomfortable. So don't leave that clove in there for too long. Cool, I got spiked. All right, I'm not concentrating that much on the game. I'm trying to remember my apple cider recipe, you see. And cinnamon sugar. Did I say cinnamon sugar? Yeah. some cinnamon sugar as well. So I don't know if the cup, if I've put in like that much apple juice, then I want to fill it up to about there with hot water. So I've microwaved the apple juice, but then you want to add some hot water because you are adding cinnamon sugar, you're adding maple syrup, so it's going to be much too sweet. Actually, I'm going to look at my console for this because the stream has latency. So I want to be able to get the timing right on this. I got to be careful. I don't think I have any items that are going to help me here. I used my hyper candy, and then I instantly got it wrong. So I'm nervous here. Ah! Try again, try again. I stuffed it up. I've done a terrible job. All right. I don't know why I'm so terrible at this part. Okay. Is it just me, or do you find some satisfaction when your character gets killed by the swinging axe? I think it's got a little bit of that Crash Bandicoot charm to it. And I'm certain subconsciously in my mind I was channeling, you know how it's kind of satisfying to watch Crash Bandicoot get, squished in all sorts of ways. And I didn't want the game to be gruesome in any way, but it's funny watching your adorable little character get, crushed, sliced by an axe and then carried away. Okay, here we go. You know what? I'm gonna It must be very boring watching me be awful at this same spot again and again. All right, I'm just going to be very good, and I'm going to get it. I lost my confidence. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, I'm going through. I can make it. I can make it. This is so doable. I can do it. I'm doing it. Watch. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I rushed it. I was. Yeah. Hey, this look. I'm making Atticus look bad. Okay, here we go. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. Ow. Yeah. Starlin doesn't have to deal with this part. This is Atticus's challenge only. Starlin has his own challenges. Oh no, I didn't. It's because of the latency. I pushed the button too late. I could have made that. I should have looked at my 3DS screen. Okay. Next time I will. I'll look at the 3DS screen. There's a couple milliseconds of delay on I'm looking at the streaming software. Okay, this time I'll look at the screen. I'll get it right this time. I'll just play properly. I'll just choose to be good. Agar. Mistimed it. Oh. Hey, Robocoop. You know what? I wouldn't mind doing this level as as Starlin. Starlin doesn't have this segment. I think Starlin has it much easier than this part. You can swap characters. You can return if you pause it. You can go back to the title screen. I might do that actually. I'm sucking real bad at this part for some reason. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Okay, this is gonna look really bad on me. I'm just gonna play as. Oh no! It's for the stream. I'm gonna play as Starlin for the stream. Okay. I did such a bad job. You know what? I'm just gonna do the boss fight. Look, because I don't want to bore you showing the exact same level again and again. We'll go to the boss fight. Boss fight's next. Oh, I see. Oh, you need to see me finish the level. Okay, I'll go back. Oh, so you mean after you get Nukatha? Who are you playing as? Starlin or Atticus? I'll go through with Starlin. I'll continue. That's 1-3, I think, was it? Or was that 1-2? Let's find out. And Nukatha, don't forget that you can use items as well. Your items can make a big difference. I used my hyper candy. It really would have helped, but I wasted it. I used it, and then I instantly died. So that's me. Yeah, you do need to move quickly. All right, so I am... Okay, we got the virtual pet. This is the level I'm on. I need to turn off my heater. It is too hot. Okay, you've got the hockey stick, right? Okay. So the final checkpoint. Going through. Oh, no, no, no. That was close. Help me! Oh, no! Oh, I asked for help. I asked for help, but he betrayed me. He was supposed to be my friend. You were like a brother to me, Anakin. Alright, here we go. I'm going to speedrun this level, right? I'm going to speedrun it right now. I should have gone. Ooh. Okay, I don't want this guy to... Oh, wow! I forgot how fast he moves. I almost got killed just then. He's so fast. Too fast for the naked eye. Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't want this guy to betray me. Okay, here we go. Jump! Ow. See, there's a glitch where Starlin's jump height doesn't really let him get that. So let me examine the situation. I think that guy's gonna make things horrible for me. Okay. So what I gotta do is jump on that. I'm going to use my umbrella here. I don't remember what happens next. Ah, yes. All right, the umbrella helped. Woo woo. Umbrella, help me! Ah. Come on, umbrella. No! I didn't pay attention. Come on, I still have it. I still have it. Yeah! Umbrella! You see that? The umbrella really helped just then. Okay. Okay. I'm looking at those spikes. I can't. I gotta jump off this guy. This is dredging up the anxiety I used to get playing NES. You die before a checkpoint in a platformer. Start over from the last flash save. Thank God for save states. Yeah. Yeah, I think we all grew up with NES games. We all know the pain. All right, here we go. Ah. Oh, dang. Okay. Maybe I... Ow. Maybe I should have saved my umbrella. I should have gotten another umbrella, maybe. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Sure, I made this game. I can just beat it real quick. Okay, this part. Let me show you how it's done, right? Uh-oh. Ah! I should have jumped. I'm gonna have to look at my screen for this, okay? I can't deal with the latency. Here we go. I missed my umbrella. I missed my umbrella! Okay, I'm watching this. A hyper candy would have been very useful for this part. I should not have wasted my hyper candy. Here we go. Oh, man. Son of a... I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I mistimed that terribly. Okay, here we go. I'm just getting arrogant now. I'm just getting arrogant. Okay, here we go. I'm just trying to cheese my way through here. Okay, here we go. Killed myself. I'm gonna get it. No, trust me. I'm gonna get it. Oh, got it that time. Okay, here we go. No! I almost had it. I was so close. I was so close. I think this is a part where having an umbrella at the very end is very useful. I would recommend doing an earlier level, getting some caps, buying an umbrella. Once you get to that top platform, I think run straight off when you have an umbrella will make a huge help. But you can see how I got to that top part. If I had an umbrella, I shouldn't have wasted it earlier, really. Ow. Is this meant to be like a Kaizo game or IWBTG? I'm sorry, I don't know what either of those things are. I shouldn't have jumped. I don't know why I jumped. I should have just waited. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna use my screen here so I can see. So you have to jump a little early so you have more time to deal. Okay, that guy was in my way. Oh no! This part's so hard. Yeah, you're meant to use items on this part to really help you get through. Oh, I want to be the guy. No, it's not meant to be anything like I want to be the guy. It's really rewards you for collecting items and using items. This is an area where you're really meant to use either hyper candy or umbrella to help you get through. Uh-oh. I should have gone to the... What you're supposed to do is you can go to the right. I keep thinking you have to go on the logs. You can just jump to the right and then clear the spike, so I'll try that next. But see, I put a checkpoint pretty close so you can keep trying again and again. But obviously the game does reward you for using items. So if you had an umbrella, you would get through that very... well, not very, but much easier. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's up and then down. Spikes are down. I'm gonna go to the right. There we go. There we go. Oh no! I got scared. That didn't have to happen. I got scared. Yeah. I would probably stop some of those spikes from spinning. This was somewhat easier in testing. Oh, I know what happened. It was late in testing, and I had to reduce Starlin's jump height. His jump height had to be reduced to balance out other sections of the game, and that affected fundamentally how earlier levels played as well. So this is something where in a patch, I'll stop those, and I think some of those logs up top were not meant to rotate. I think the last two up top weren't meant to rotate, but Unity does, it has a habit of, it's hard to explain. It uses something called a prefab system, so when you make a change to one object, you can universally apply it to all other objects, but sometimes it can apply changes that you don't want applied. So the logs up there aren't meant to be spinning. I noticed they were spinning and it made it too hard, and I'm 100% certain those aren't meant to be spinning, because now this just seems... So it seems like a combination of his jump height being reduced for balancing, and some of them are rotating that are not supposed to. So I'm glad you brought... I'm glad you told me to try to play this part. Yeah, hey, how's it going? Yeah, it is meant to be difficult, but you're also meant to use heaps of items to help you. So we're just looking at a part now where late in development, there was balancing that occurred, and it affected this part a little unfairly. So this is something in an update patch where it's important that you guys, if you see issues like this, it does help a lot, because I will patch this part because there are logs that are spinning that aren't meant to be spinning. And the character's jump height was lowered late in development. So that's something I will patch that part. Now I'm kind of thinking maybe Atticus's section is quite a bit easier on that. All right, I'm going to switch back to Atticus, and I'm going to do the boss fight. But the game has a huge amount of items. If I had the right items, that section would be a lot easier. You can get slowdown. You can get an umbrella that lets you hover. Or not hover, glide. So there are a lot of things that can help. Oop. Okay, so I have to be careful. I have to keep using my... Oop. I'm not going to use items. How about that? This is going to be my challenge round. I'm going to beat this boss without items. Alright, took one hit, but I should be fine. Alright, here we go. Ah! Yeah, here we go. Yep. Jump over him. Yeah, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this all day. Oop. Uh-oh. The main thing is you have to keep... what you're not seeing on stream is I'm constantly... Every few seconds, I'm pushing my virtual pet on the touchscreen. If you don't do that, the guy up top will activate, and then he'll kill you. There we go. There's the first boss fight. So for that level that we were stuck on, kind of looks like Atticus actually has it a lot easier because you can use Hyper Candy on that section to get through it. It's a bit easier for Atticus. Here we go. I've got 23 bottle caps. I'm gonna save up. I do need another umbrella. That's good apple cider. You've been playing They Bleed Pixels on Switch the last few days, and I understand the fury that precision platformers can invoke. Yeah, yeah, they're just meant to just grind on your gears. And this is, I spent an immense amount of time fine-tuning this game, but there were some last-minute balance changes. Like Atticus, I increased his, it was really like the last few days of testing where I increased his ground speed and lowered his jump speed for balancing, and there are certain sections that now play quite a bit differently. And Nintendo was kind of saying like, "Hey, you got to hurry up on this." So it was more important that I got these games in to Nintendo because they're pushing a bit, and their stance is you can update and patch these games later on, but you've got to get them in. And so that's why I'll keep doing my best to keep improving and fine-tuning the games. So if you guys have any feedback or input, I'm absolutely happy to take that into account. Ooh, ah! I fell in. Okay, here we go. Jump? Ah, I don't want to flex with that guy. Ooh! Alright, there we go. His vomit stream protects him. Gotta get rid of him. There we go. Yeah! That was the boss. And then the boss is, the first one is a bit easier. It's introductory guy. And then obviously as each boss comes in, there are more challenges. Here's a little secret. You guys can drop down here. There's a little box top down there. You want that. Grab that. There we go. Whoop. Okay, here we go. Okay. Checkpoint. There we go. Woo woo. Ah! Alright. There we go. Get through there. Ah! I want to climb. Oop. Scared of this guy. I feel the fear. Anyone up here? No? Just me? Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Block stop! Woo woo. I missed the bottle cap. It would infuriate me if I was watching someone play this game and then they just left that bottle cap there. It would aggravate me because you could just pick that up. It would be so infuriating, especially because the bottle caps aren't useless. You need them to purchase items, so that's why it's like, oh, it'd be so irritating. It's just, you know, when someone leaves an item that's right in front of them. Oop. Okay, I put that balloon there to help you when you drop down there. So again, there's stuff in there that Starlin can get. Atticus can't get it. I need to get this guy out of my way. I'll jump across. There we go. This is another Atticus section. Oh, I fell. I fell. If you have any input on the game later on, any preferred place to send input, you could send a DM on Twitter or Facebook, or you can send me a DM on Discord. The Discord, if the links are not in the description, I'll add them to the description. I don't know what's down low. I feel like there's going to be spikes down there. I'm going to drop down. Cool. All right, I'm going to... Uh-oh. My fault. My fault. Yeah, Starlin actually, it was the last couple days where his movement speed, like, I was fine-tuning and balancing challenges later in the game, because the later levels they get much more complex, and I had a ton of balancing to do. So, uh-oh, we're losing the stream here. I hope someone isn't microwaving. If I had an umbrella, I would just jump across. I'm gonna try to jump across now and see what happens. Whee! Oh no! Ah, okay. If you had an umbrella, you could glide across. It's kind of like that's my favorite item in this game, because well, I'm a Knuckles guy, right? I'm always gonna pick Knuckles. So being able to glide, I always like that in games. I'm gonna try it again. I'm just gonna see if I get anything good happen. Yes! Ah! No, 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 no! Just kill this guy from above. Oh, that was close. Woo. Alright, I'm a little bit scared about what's down there. Oh, that was close. Whew. Hey, look at this guy. He's freaking out. He's not sure what direction to go. Alright, I got a box. I got a jelly bean. That's nice. Am I going to jump on this guy or what? Oh, I don't know about that. I'm a little bit worried because there's that spike above. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I didn't get it. All right, this guy needs to calm down. I'm just going to... he's blocking himself. Okay, here we go. Going up. Going up. Oh, yeah, you've gotta. Oh, okay, okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm going to do it. I'm going to... Ah, that bloody spike. That stupid extra spike guy. I could have done it then. I stopped paying attention. Yeah, that's right. Okay, here we go. I'm doing it. I should have... I didn't get it. I didn't do it right. Alright, next one. I'm doing it this time. Ah, okay, he's faster than I think. That's the problem. I expect him to be a little slower. Okay. Can I just... No, I can't. I need this guy. Help me! Right? I'm doing the next one. I guess I'm not. Oh! Oh! Oh, you can make it like that. Okay. Now that I know, I'll jump across. Ah. I'm just gonna jump over... I'll jump over him, and I'll just straight on go over to the other guy. Oh, no, I got scared. I got scared. Alright. Okay. I'm going. Ah! That guy ruined my day. I'm going. Oh, yeah, cool. Ouch. Yeah. Ooh. No! Why would I put spikes right there? Oh, why would I do that? Oh, great. Now I've activated some a-hole over there. Alright. No! That guy ruined my day. Great. Great. At least I'm out of range. But you suffered one crash after a third level, but everything's good. Saves all good too. Excellent, thanks. I noticed a plank or a log playing level 4 on the concrete. Must have been a dev thing. A plank or a log? I'll look at it. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, Super Smash. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I absolutely will be updating the game. And so I'll keep working on it. I'll keep improving it and fine-tuning it. Yeah, people have pointed out there's certain parts of levels where there's a massive difficulty spike. There was a massive amount of tuning. As you can imagine, this game, there's a many different mechanics to it. There are many different challenges, and Nintendo was pushing me a bit to get these games in. So I'll keep updating them. Now that the game is out, I can keep improving and patching them. So if you have any requests, do let me know. Okay, here we go. We're doing it. I'm gonna try the guy at the other end again. I'm gonna see if I can do that. No, I'll do this. Okay. I'm going. There we go. No. Ah! What you should do is jump. The guy that's vomiting, you should jump on his head. He's safe to jump on. That's what I should have done. Going over. Ah, no! Should have gone to the left. You get into a flow state. It's a bit tough because I'm trying to talk and be on the stream, so I can't really give it my full attention, of course. That's my excuse. All right, I'm going. Yeah, okay. That guy, I put him there just to ruin people's day. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. And then I'll just snipe this guy, get rid of him. You take care of one threat at a time, right? There we go. Now I'm worried about the snake coming back. That's the problem now. This is an area where if you had a hyper candy, it'd be good to use that. It makes it... So I'm going to just do some precision hopping here. So those spikes will stop your bullets, so that's why you want to be careful. Great, now I just got to be careful, and then I think I'll be okay. Oh, no! Oh, man. There's such high precision in this. I should be looking at my 3DS screen. Again, I'm streaming wirelessly from the 3DS over the network to the streaming software, but there's substantial latency. And that's probably why I'm looking like I'm that, you know, bad at the game. Oop, there we go. Yeah, and we do have that massive update. Oh no, I was thinking we do have the massive update coming for 3 Down Stars as well. So I'm super excited about that. It improves all of the graphics and it fixes a bunch of things. So, and then I'm adding in more content with the 3 Down Stars update. So I have 7 games that are launching, and the update that I'm adding to 3 Down Stars will make it so the other games can add content to 3 Down Stars when you connect them together. Excuse me. Okay. Here we go. Should I? No, that spike ball would have ruined my day. Just feeling anxiety. I'm feeling anxious. I shouldn't have gone. So anxious now. Hey, Egg, how's it going? Thank you. I appreciate you sporting the games and playing the game. And if you have any feedback or whatnot, I will be working on a patch for the game to update it, to fix a couple things here and there, and to improve the game further. So feel free to send a DM on anything, really. Yeah, and then I'll keep it in mind for the update. Oh, I shouldn't have gone back. I know that he spins. I know that he spins, but I went anyway. You rush through it and you find nothing but loneliness. Ow! I put that spike there just to be an a-hole. I did it. I did this to myself. I don't even know why I'm rushing it. There's no reason. Oh yeah, you can also get balloons. The game gives you, there are items that you can get. Balloons are one of them, and you can jump on the balloons and build your own platforms. So you're really meant to use those to get creative as well. That guy just ruins my day. Are you serious right now? He's ruining my day. I was so close to getting through that one time. Ah. And look, the game is meant to be, like, obviously these, a platformer that's easy can be very short, and then that's not very satisfying. This is meant for you to face the challenge, and then you take a break, and you come back later on, you know, a couple days later, and then suddenly you're way better, and a section that you were having trouble with is suddenly way easier. And that's the kind of game that I was trying to build with this, because that's the kind of games that we grew up with in the 90s was, oh my god, I can't get past this part, you know, it's way too hard. And then you play it one day, and then you can get through it. And also, you're meant to keep collecting bottle caps and buy items. If I made it I had spent so much time tuning this, and there was a point where the game was too easy. And when it's too easy, there's no point in using the items. And that's why the level select is there, so you can get the items. I don't know what's wrong with my brain now. My brain's gone mushy. I can't even do this part anymore. You know when you lose repeatedly on a platforming section, and then your brain stops working? It just goes numb. I'm actually going to try to jump through to the other side. I'm going to see if that's going to work. Here we go. Ow. I'll jump through like that. No. I'll do it if I believe in myself. See, then this happens to me with Mario games where when there's a tough section, like you get better and better, and then all of a sudden you just get way... So you're meant to be able to do that. You're meant to be able to do that. I just haven't been doing it because my brain's gone mushy. I'm a massive Mega Man X fan. I'm a massive Mega Man fan. Those games are hard, man. They'll brutalize you. Mega Man does not take prisoners. I was so close. I got stuck on the very last level of Mega Man 8. Yeah, you're meant to be able to do that. That guy was an a-hole. Okay, so yeah, the game is kind of like this, where you struggle and then you find that, okay, there's a different solution that you can do to get through a certain part. And creating levels like that it's really time consuming. It took me a lot longer than I expected. Okay, so, oh, yeah, nailed it. I'm a little bit worried about what's down here. Okay, cool. It's not instant death. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I think, well, 1-3 is meant to... that's actually one of the harder sections in the whole game because you haven't had a chance to really build up that many items yet. Okay. But I will fine-tune 1-3 because that's... Obviously, I actually created the games in kind of... or the levels in chronological order. No, bounce! Oh, that was close. Okay. I got genuinely afraid just then. I felt the fear. Yeah, I created the levels in chronological order. And so as I had to keep fine-tuning the characters and the physics for later levels... no, why did I do that? Oh, my brain. I should have believed in myself, you know what I mean? All right, I gotta get rid of this guy. Yeah. So, yeah, this is great. You know, I'm so appreciative of everyone playing the game, so that if you find sections that are just, they feel like they're just too much, let me know and I'll absolutely fine-tune them. Because the game can still keep seeing improvements. It can keep seeing more content. That guy tried to kill me just then. This guy's gonna ruin my day, so I'll just get rid of... Oh, I've got to get rid of this guy. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna wait for this guy. Or should I go for... I'll go straight for this guy here. There we go. No, please don't kill me. No! Yeah! That was pretty exciting. Okay. Hi, Blue Fox Girl, how's it going? Yeah, oof. And it's meant to be a challenge. The game doesn't really punish you for dying. You just keep trying, and then if you get sick of it, you can play an earlier level. You can grind for bottle caps. I've got bottle caps. I've only got 70. I need 80 for an umbrella. I think I will buy... I mean, you need 80 for hyper candy, but I might just grab an umbrella this time. Whoa, cool cave. You died a couple times? I probably died way more than you just then. Well, cool cave. How come we never knew this place was here? You ever seen any place this creepy before? I bet there's infinity rare rocks in here. Brian Paul, there's one game on the Switch right now, and it's Episode Prelude. And that one's just a short but sweet standalone story. You can finish it in probably 2 hours. The story section of it, I just wanted it to be a standalone episode that doesn't drag things out. And then there's a battle mode where you can play that for hours and hours and hours. You can keep collecting new equipment that has different skills attached. You can create unique loadouts for your characters. There's 3 playable characters in Episode Prelude, and I will be updating that to fix There's some glitches in there, some funny physics stuff, some funny graphic stuff that can happen on Episode Prelude. So I am working on an update for that as well. That would have been out by now, but these 7 games take priority, as Nintendo is asking me to get them in as soon as possible. So I'm focusing on that. But yeah, there's Episode Prelude on the Switch. And after the update, it does say that it connects to Ghoul Busters, but the character doesn't appear in the character select screen. But he will be there with the update to Episode Prelude. You will be able to take one of the characters from this game. But currently, you can take a character from this game and you can put that character into 3 down stars. So that's on the 3DS. You can also take a character from this game and put them into Undertakers. I'm going to drink my ice cold coffee now. I might just step away and make myself a nice fresh coffee. I gotta look for rare rocks. Totally radio. Yeah, I wanted to add more and more content to Episode Prelude, and that again, I don't like sounding like a complainer, you know, but I had big dreams, and I believed that Unity for Switch would be perfectly stable. It was very problematic. If you play Episode Prelude right now, you'll see there are some weird glitches, and there's many things that were out of my control. The current version of Unity that I was using was quite broken. And I've got a new version of Unity that should fix those things, and it seems to have. So I'll be fixing some things. And if I didn't have a broken version of Unity for Switch, I would have been able to keep adding more, and I could have made certain things better. But unfortunately, that's just how it is with development tools. Sometimes they're not perfect. I'm just going to make myself a fresh coffee. I'll be right back. I'll turn the music up while I make my coffee, and I'll be back. Let's turn the music down. I think my dog wants to jump on. My dog wants to jump on stream with me. I'll show you an instrument here that I've been building to use in upcoming Silver Falls soundtracks. This is a mountain dulcimer, popularized and created in Appalachia. This is a customized version of a dulcimer. My dog's here. He wants to be on stream, I suppose. So I've added a new tuning machine, and I've added a harp string here that plays a bass. So I don't think my lapel mic will pick it up very well. But here's what it sounds like. You're meant to sit that on your lap here, but I'll try to hold it up so we can see it here on stream. Can I hold that up? I'm sitting real crooked here. But yeah, so that's an instrument I customized for a particular sound. Again, I added an extra tuning machine, so this middle guy has a pair. The dulcimer generally does not have that. Um, so I added that, and then I added this guy, so I could get a bit more bass presence with this guy. Normally that doesn't exist. I used a harp peg to keep that string there, but that also means that I can pluck that, so I can fret up here, and I can actually hit that string with my thumb for a nice soft uh, bass note there that's quite subtle and soft while I'm strumming away up here. So yeah, let me go finish making my cup of coffee, and I'll be right back. I'll be using this for upcoming Silver Falls soundtracks. Hello, my dog. Okay, well, I guess my dog is here now. Okay, Gambit, just... And we're back. Okay. Let me turn the music down. All right, let me bring the chat back. Chat. Yeah. Oh, Tim, you've wanted one of those for a while. They're very cool. They sound incredible. Uh, Part of what gives their tone such a different sound and why they sound different from something like a guitar is because the bridge is right at the bottom of the instrument. Um, and the way that it's putting pressure on that, and it's sort of directing all the vibrations in one direction, whereas a guitar has a much rounder sound because it's sort of sending vibrations all around the instrument face, you know. And I think that sound is quite unique and it's very beautiful. Um, and I tend to customize instruments to get a particular sound out of them, especially if I'll be using them for recording soundtracks. I really like to customize them. Oh, Baron, you've played Dulcimer once. You live kind of near Oklahoma and Arkansas, and you got to fool around with it at a cultural festival there. That's so cool. I would love to go to one of those. I live in Australia, so it's a bit tough to get there. Oh, thanks. So yeah, keep a lookout, uh, and I'll be using that in upcoming soundtracks. It reminds you of the banjo work in the Journey of the Sorcerer. I'm gonna type that in and look for that. Journey of the Sorcerer. Journey of the Sorcerer. Song by... Oh, this is an Eagles song? I love the Eagles. I'm a massive Eagles fan. How come I don't know this name? Well, I tend to just listen to albums. I listen to a whole album and I don't necessarily look at the song titles. I'll listen to that later. Um, but yeah, I do have Twin Sense Odyssey there still. I'm gonna look that up later. Still hoping an online mode comes for any of the 7 games. It's what will keep the community together for a long time. I wish I could. I really wish I could, but it's not something that I can handle. I don't have the expertise and experience to do an online mode. So if you can't offer a good online mode, it's not going to be an acceptable experience for people. I'm hoping in the future that I can develop that experience. Unfortunately, the upcoming 7 games won't have an online mode, but I am working very hard so that Gaiden on the 3DS, that's Gaiden Deathly Delusion Destroyers or Gaiden 3Ds. Gaiden 3Ds, I'm working very hard so that can have a local multiplayer, so you can team up. There are different Titan battles where you fight an enormous enemy, so there are daily Titan battles and daily multi-boss battles, and those I'm trying to make them so you can play them together with people nearby, so that you can fight the bosses together, and then you both get the rewards for that. Phalanx didn't have as much banjo as it deserved. And yeah, the soundtrack needed more banjo. We needed to hear the old guy sitting on his porch playing banjo. Let's all enjoy our coffee and stand on your best friend's head while you relax by a campfire drinking your coffee. Okay, let's get to the next level. All right, for Switch ports. So I don't have any Switch ports set in stone. Cool, I'll buy an umbrella. So now I've got 30 bottle caps left. Yes, 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 yes. So I got my 3 box tops, and I got 2 giant balloons. So this is, again, the game is designed to be hard because you're supposed to collect these items, and you'll see what the giant balloon does. You set the balloon down and you can jump on it, and it creates a new platform for you. And again, I was trying to make it so these games last a long time. Like, you'll have to keep replaying levels to earn items so that you can do the harder sections. And that's kind of where I was coming from with this, is I didn't want a game that you could breeze through in 2 hours and then you'd never play it again. And it is very difficult to balance something like that. So I hope to keep improving this game over time. There we go. What level am I? I'm at 2-2 right now, aren't I? Let's see. What's happening on 2-3? There was a streamer that had it crash on 2-3, but I didn't have that on my when I was testing it, and Nintendo didn't report it to me, so I don't know what's going on. But I'm looking into it. Okay. Okay. What's happening with you, Oli Dog? Okay, let me... where's my other testing unit? Bummer. Okay. Well, let me see about it. You're on 2-1. I'm on 2-2. Okay, let me see. Oli Dog, do you know if they said that they were on original or new hardware? Because I haven't had that 2-3. Yeah. Oh, I said new. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, I'll have to look into it because I didn't have any crashes, and I tested a ton out of this. But like through the submission process, you know, Nintendo asks for late in it. They ask for a number of adjustments late in the submission process, so I'll need to see what's happened here because I had to change a few things on their request here. Let me see here. Ghoul Busters 3DS 2-3. I didn't have any crashes on there, so I'll see. Nathaniel, thank you for letting me know. I'm investigating it now, and I'll ask Nintendo if they can expedite it. So I'm working on it now, and I'll see. Because Nintendo did put a bit of pressure on me to get this one submitted quickly, and they also asked for a couple of changes at the last minute, and I suspect that may be what's caused it. So I'm really sorry about that. But I put a ton of testing into this, you know, and I didn't get any of those crashes. So I suspect it may be related to the last minute changes that I had to make for Nintendo. Yeah, and you know, there's still quite a bit of pressure on me to get the other ones in So they were telling me to step on it a bit. I'm going to see what's happening with it now. Thank you for reporting that. Yeah, this happened with 3 down stars. Um, hey, it's a journey, isn't it? You know, but we'll work on it. I will ask if they can expedite it. And hopefully they can fast track this one. So I think if the community shows support for this, this is what's going to make a huge difference. If the community shows support for this, if they show that they want to buy this game, they want to play this game, I think that would make a big difference in Nintendo fast tracking the update. Otherwise, it could take weeks to get it through. But if people show Nintendo like, hey, can you please help this developer get the update out, I think that would make a big difference. Let me check what's going on here. Okay. So I absolutely will be figuring out what's happening here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey everyone, it's a journey. We're all on this journey together, you know. It's I'm working on these games alone. I've got 7 that I've been making, and there is a bit of pressure from Nintendo for me to get these in quickly now. So let me see what's happening here. Let me pause this. Six. Okay, so then gameplay 7. All right. Let's see. I don't see anything here that should be causing that. Put that in there, and we'll see, everyone. Let's find out what's going on here. Let's see here. Let me investigate this. Okay, I'm investigating. It looks like it is related to some changes that we had to make. Nintendo asked for a few things at the very last part of submissions, and it looks like that caused a couple issues here. Uh, so let's see here. I will be able to fix this, absolutely, everyone. So I really appreciate you all reporting this. This is something, but it really now comes down to um, uh, can we get Nintendo to fast track this update? Let me see here. Um, and hey, I apologize for that. You know, I should have, again, Nintendo. So what happened is Nintendo asks for changes. I have to make changes to the game. Uh, And if I had more time, because they're ending the eShop sales and whatnot, and I was working on the other title simultaneously, they were putting a bit of pressure on me to get the other titles in quickly as well. So what happened was they told me to make changes to this game, and there was some pressure to say, all right, please, you know, send this in, please get it launched. Um, what I should have done was after they told me to make some changes, I should have played through the entire game again. But as you can see, that is very time consuming. I'd already put thousands of hours into development. Uh, and they were also putting on pressure to say, you've got 6 other titles you need to submit. Please get those in. uh, so let me see here. Underscore controller. Hmm. Mm. Yeah, yeah, okay. Let's see here. Yep, I see it. I see it. Yeah, I see it. All right. Let me see here. Okay, everyone. Okay. All right, everyone. Let's see here. Okay, so guys, I'm going to show you the line of code that fixed it. And I'll explain what happened here. I was able to fix this one line of code. One line of code, and I'll show you what it is. Oh, no, I can't because I'm not streaming my desktop. Okay, right. This is where, as a Silver Falls community, this is where I can't do this part without you guys. I can't. Um, yeah, it's huge. It's a massive project for me to keep working on these games, and this is again where the community is what makes Silver Falls games work. I really need your help to get the word out there and to let people know what the deal is. Um, so there is a a glitch, and it came in at the very last second. This absolutely did not exist, but it was the very, very last minute of the process with Nintendo. They asked me to change one thing. I had to change some things in order to get the game running better on original 3DS. So this is because Nintendo wanted uh, the game to have a better frame rate on the original 3DS. Uh, it was already a huge challenge getting the game running as well as it is on the 3DS. So I had to change things last minute, and that introduced a glitch on that stage. Uh, so you can play through the game, and that's when the glitch happens. I've just fixed it with one line of code, so I apologize. It's because I'm working on 7 games, and it's because Nintendo's putting some pressure on me to get all these games in. So they asked me to make some changes to make Ghoul Busters run with better frame rate on the original 3DS. That introduced this glitch at the very last minute. They didn't catch it because they had already put in a massive amount of testing on the game. So neither Nintendo or I expected that making this change would have introduced this glitch. So I apologize. If I was only working on this game, I would have caught this glitch. But Nintendo was putting pressure on me to get these 6 other games in. Four of the 4 games in total are in, but I do have pressure on me to get the other 3 games in. So it'd be a massive help if you guys just went onto Reddit and helped explain to people that I appreciate everyone reporting the glitch. I've actually just fixed it. I've just fixed the glitch right now. But now what we need is for Nintendo to process the update. If Nintendo sees that people are positive about the game, if they see that people really want to play the game, um, that would help with Nintendo fast tracking the update. Um, so yeah, that would be great. So what I need you guys to do is just let the people who have bought the game, let them know that I'm listening to them. I am absolutely listening to them. And I actually have just fixed the game. You guys saw me just now. I fixed it with one line of code. But the difficulty now is show Nintendo that we're positive about this game, that we do want it, and if they could fast track the update for us so that people can fully enjoy the full experience of the game, I will make this up to you guys. I promise. I will. Um, I'll do everything I can to make the game even better. But again, like if it were up to me, I would roll out this update right now. I just fixed it, um, but I have to go through Nintendo's approval process. Yeah. So I apologize for that, everyone. I am sorry. I really should have. Uh, but again, I'm working on the 6 other games, and I do have some pressure on me. I don't want to talk about that sort of pressure. It's a negative thing. Um, but in this situation, I was pushed to get these games out, and it's not Nintendo's fault, because they are already letting me do these games. They want to wrap up their submission process with new games, because they're moving on to bigger and better things with the Switch, you know. And so it's I'm forcing them to keep the door open by saying, hey, can we make a couple more 3DS games? So it's not really their fault. I've got to let my dog out. He's scratching at the door here. I'll be right back. Come on, be a dog. Have fun. Okay, I'll see you. All right, everyone. Hey, don't look at this negatively, right? We've got these games launched. The important thing is we've got these games through the approval process. That was the massive hurdle. And that was what Nintendo was encouraging me to do, is just get the games through. And once the games are on the eShop, I can keep updating and improving them. So that's where we are right now. Yeah, thanks, Luke. Thanks, that dude. I appreciate it. So yeah, um, that's where we are right now. I've actually just fixed the update. I fixed the game. I've patched it, um, but we need Nintendo to get uh, the update out. Um, I have the game here. Yeah, I'm just it's worrisome for me uh, because people have paid for this game, so I want to provide the game that. Okay, all right. Here's how I'm going to make up for it. Um, Forget the sales target. Forget the sales target. Forget trying to sell uh, 2,000 units in whatever. I will make Frontier Busters. How about that? To make that up to the community, I will add Frontier Busters, which means that the game will have 100 plus hours of unique content to enjoy with Frontier Busters. That's the new game mode that will have RPG elements, that'll have massive enemy waves that you'll be able to fight. You'll have a bunch of playable characters, probably around 10 or so. Possible, we'll see. I'll have to add more and more through updates. But you'll be able to take characters from other games, put them in, um, and you'll be able to customize and level up your skills. To make up for this glitch at launch, I'll do Frontier Busters. No matter what, I will get that rolled out. Ah, man, it's very disappointing. I apologize to everyone. Again, I'm I just had pressure to get this one out quickly. Is what it came down to. Um, Man, what a bummer! What a massive bummer. I'll get the update out. I'm going to work on the update now. So, look, this isn't uh, it's not the worst thing. The worst thing would have been for Nintendo to say it's taking too long for you to make these games. We can't accept them. The game is out now. Nintendo will let me keep updating them. I'm going to do the update now. So I'm glad we all hung out. You know, I'm not going to cry or throw a tantrum. I'm disappointed. I feel like I've let people down, which is a major disappointment. But I'm absolutely going to work on it. I will send this through today. I'm sending this through to Nintendo now. But the most important thing, if you guys could really help me, just let people know. If you could go to the Reddit post, let them know that I've heard them and I have fixed it. And I don't know if you can tweet Nintendo and ask them to get the update out sooner. Because the important thing is, can we fast track this update and get it launched as soon as possible? And that's where we're at, because I've just fixed it. So I'm really sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, thanks everyone. I really appreciate it. Um, yeah, and I was absolutely exhausted working on this game, uh, but it's in. The best thing about it is that it's in, uh, and Nintendo will let me keep updating it. Okay. Uh, and I think what's a bummer about big studios is the people that get to make the most important decisions are people that don't necessarily care about the games, but they care about the money. And for me, the most important thing is just making games that people will enjoy. Um, it's such a bummer. I mean, if I had my own distribution method, I could send out the update right now. I could give people the update, but I don't have my own distribution method. And of course, as a developer with Nintendo, we go through Nintendo. So I am very sorry about that. But okay, let's look past the negativity. Let's look at the positive aspects of this. So what I'm going to work on within the next 2 hours, I'm going to send this update to Nintendo. I've heard everyone. I'm going to fine tune. As you saw, we had a couple iffy parts that were quite difficult early on, and I see now what would have happened was I would have been testing the game in those earlier sections that were quite difficult, and I would have already had a bunch of items in my inventory from testing the game repeatedly. But when you are early on in that game, you might not even have those items yet. So I will fine-tune those earlier sections to be less demanding in terms of platforming. So I'll adjust that, and I've already fixed the crashing glitch. I'll send it through to Nintendo today, but I'm resubmitting today. I'm resubmitting White Inside Its Umbra and Undertakers for Wii U. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of pressure from Nintendo for me to keep working on these, but I'll keep doing my best. I'm not feeling negative about it. I'm bummed out, and there's no way that I'll slow down on any of this stuff. I'm going to keep working as hard as I can, and I just appreciate everyone for reporting this. It's really important to me, so thank you. Look, I will make it up to you guys. I'll add Frontier Busters. Frontier Busters will be my thanks to everyone for being so understanding. I can only do my best, you know. So, look, how about this? Let me switch my desktop mode, and what we'll do now is I'll show you some behind the scenes stuff because I did want Frontier Busters in the game, but I ran out of development time. So let me go ahead and just as thanks, I'll show you what I had planned and what I was working on. Okay, we're opening up, and I'll have to switch my streaming here. Okay, graphics. Let's see here. Okay, now let me just change my OBS screen here. Which one is it? Is it screen record, background talk video? Is it this one? Nope, not that one. Is it this one? It's not that one. Is it this one? Ah, there we go. Okay, let me fix my webcam. I'm down here now. Okay. Okay, I'm over here, everyone. Okay, so I'll show you what I had planned for Frontier Busters. And again, I because I'm under so much pressure to work on these other titles, I had to cut Frontier Busters. But I'll show you some of the sprite work that I had done. This is Bull Brandish. He appears in the game in the campsites. Actually, I had Maverick D. Moose ready to go. He was going to be a playable character in Frontier Busters, which I'm going to add Frontier Busters regardless now. That's going to be my way to make it up to the community that this bug slipped through. And this is Wood Wheeler. So for people who have played 3 Down Stars, they might be familiar with Wood. He's one of the characters in there. And Oxa. And this is a character that comes from Guardians and Metal Exterminators. So she hasn't even been properly introduced into the series yet. So our upcoming game, Guardians and Metal Exterminators, if you connect that game to Ghoul Busters, she will be playable in Frontier Busters mode. How about I show you guys some of the sprite work as well? And you know what else I'll do? Okay, how about this? I was doing a quick test to see what if I were to make like a Game Boy sprite for Ghoul Busters, and what I was thinking of doing was doing an actual Game Boy version of Ghoul Busters, and I was actually going to put that on a cartridge so that people could play a real version of Ghoul Busters on a real Game Boy, and I would actually have cartridges for that. So we'll see about that. I think maybe I'll do that to make it up to the community for this launch. Maybe I'll do a real Ghoul Busters, and they can download the ROM and play it for free. How about that? Yeah. So, a birthday suit slim with a special moves arrives package. You know, Slim's a funny guy. He would probably fit in a game like this. Now, as you can see, if you've played Three Down Stars, you might recognize um, this funny head on a stick. He was originally going to be an enemy in Ghoul Busters before I decided to make all the enemies in Ghoul Busters unique. But again, for Frontier Busters mode, which I'm going to add that mode in now to thank the community for understanding how difficult the development process is. Um, this is going to be an enemy in Frontier Busters mode. He'll be part of the enemy waves that you can fight. Yeah, I'll do that. I will do a Game Boy port of Ghoul Busters, and that'll be just to. I wasn't originally, but I'll do it just to thank people for understanding, and for helping me catch these bugs and reporting it, and for understanding how difficult the process is. Um, and what I actually have to do. So this was made. These are the graphics from the Game Boy Color game Galaxy Bound Curse. I multiplied the size by 2, and what I actually have to do is redraw the pixels. So you do that. You do that, and then it has a more defined look. That's how I've done this. I've redrawn the pixels. This is an enemy from Galaxy Bound Curse, um, and he. Oh, actually, this enemy does appear in Ghoul Busters. So yeah, this is one enemy that's from a different game that's in Ghoul Busters, but I had to redraw the pixels, and there's some other enemies as well. So okay. Oh, some spoilers. Don't look. Nobody look. Nobody look. Yeah, those are some things. Yeah, so I was planning on Frontier Busters. I'll work on that now. I will do Frontier Busters no matter what. So I'm going to start my paperwork, and I'm going to submit this patch to Nintendo. Okay. Thanks, everyone. I really appreciate it. I'll wrap up the stream now. Look, it's been a fun party. We have way more to celebrate about. I do apologize for the glitch. It sucks. It sucks. But I fixed it. I'm going to send it through to Nintendo. The best thing that we can do now is, yeah, if you guys could just help me reach other people and let them know that because they've reported it, they've really helped. It's a massive help that everyone reported it. I was able to fix it so quickly because of people reporting it. Uh, and I will get the patch out. I'll submit it to Nintendo today, no matter what. But let people know that it will be fixed. Yep. Oh, there's Fred. Hello, Fred. So I actually I drew them in an older color scheme, and then to help the sprites stand out, I used brighter colors so they stand out against the background more. Here you can see the items that I've drawn. I quite like using MS Paint for drawing. It's just freeing. I could use Photoshop, but I kind of prefer this sort of retro workspace. The shoes are quite good. They reduce knockback substantially, so that actually helps a massive amount. I originally wanted armor that would stop you from getting insta-kills from spikes, but I couldn't find a logical item. Like, what in real life, could you wear as armor? Maybe I'll think of something for Frontier Busters. Oh, this is one of my favorite little guys as well. Look at him. Look at this funny guy. Yeah, that's a fun little monster. So yeah, he's in the. You would have encountered him in some of the levels. Okay. All right, everyone. Yeah, it would be a huge help if you could reach out to people and let them know that I will make it. I'll make it right. And again, the reason why that passed through, because again, Nintendo tested the game a massive amount. I've tested the game a massive amount. It came down. The reason why it happened was Nintendo asked me to change things, a couple small things last minute, and that had a waterfall effect that caused that glitch. And there's quite a bit of pressure. Like I should have still been working on the upcoming games, and I should have submitted because Nintendo's pushing me to submit some things right now. So as soon as I wrap this stream up, I have to send in some paperwork, and I'm resubmitting White-Sided Umbra and Undertakers because I'm inconveniencing Nintendo. I'm forcing them to keep their doors open. Any way to port Galaxy Bound Curse on the 3DS? Some people have been able to do it like a homebrew way. where they wrap the game in like a launcher and then they can wrap it. Um, that's like a homebrew. I don't know. I probably I don't know. I'm not the best person. I have seen people talking about it. It maybe ask on the Discord. Maybe I think some people on the Discord. There have been people in the YouTube channels that have been commenting about it. Um, so you can play that on the 3DS. I don't have an official way to do that. Um, all right. So I'll go back to OBS. Okay. Oh, webcam properties and okay. Ah. All right. Okay. I'll wrap up the stream now. Will the ROM work on R4 card for DS? Uh, uh, if you used, if you have a Game Boy emulator on your R4, then yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. If you have to have the emulator on your R4 card, and it would be a DS emulator, but you can. Actually, that's how I tested my game using an R4 card. I put Galaxy Bound Curse on the R4 card, but you can't just run the ROM file. You have to have an emulator for the DS, and then you can run the game. So you can do it that way. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Look, thank you all for your support. Thanks for understanding. And please, it would be a massive help if you can reach out to people who are reporting those glitches. And please let them know that I have heard them and I've fixed the glitch. But we have to let Nintendo know that we're positive about the game and we would like if the patch could be fast-tracked so we could get that patch faster. And just let them know that it's not because that I didn't put enough effort into the game, or it's not that, you know, Nintendo didn't care about the game. It's because I think I think Nintendo cared a little too much because they pushed me to change some things to improve it for the original 3DS, and that's what's caused the glitch. Excuse me. Ran out of coffee. Yeah. So, yeah. And I am sorry that this glitch got through. It seriously, this would have happened at the very last second of the submission process with Nintendo. I'm submitting the update to Nintendo right now, okay? So please, guys, help me out. It would be a massive help. Let people know that I have heard them. I will make the game better. I will improve it. And let people know that to make it up to everyone, I'm adding substantially more content with Frontier Busters mode. It's an RPG-centric mode that has tons of equipment and skills, more playable characters, new play modes. So let them know that mode is coming for free, and that's my way to make it up to the community for being so understanding with this glitch. So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around with the stream. It's been a great launch party. It's been a massive amount of fun. I'm submitting the update to Nintendo right now. I fixed it. I'm sending it through. And I have to finish the 2 Gaiden games and Vicarious Brothers. So there is some pressure on me to get those games in as well. But I will be working on Frontier Busters for this. I'm adding a new game mode. It's totally free. You don't have to pay for it. It will be coming in a future update. So thanks, everyone. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all your help as well. Thanks for helping me reach out to everyone that's reporting these glitches. I really appreciate it, everyone. Look, the most important thing, and again, Nintendo even said this to me, the most important thing is you have to get these games launched, and then you can keep updating it. So that's what I'll do. We've got it launched. This is a massive victory for all of us. The fact that people have shown Nintendo that they want to keep supporting these consoles, that's what allowed me to even get even this one out, you know? So it's a massive, you know, accomplishment for the whole community. It's not just me. It's you guys too. You've shown Nintendo that you want more games. So, all right, guys. I'm going to submit this to Nintendo right now. I'm going to fix it right now. Thanks, everyone. Okay, take care of yourselves, everyone, and be well. And thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. I'll see you again soon. Thank you so much. We'll see you around. I gotta go fix this.